backing up, is I'll press one to one side. That way they will lay flat when I do the leg seams, and I'll press the other to the other side. That will ensure that it lies down when I'm wearing them. Or actually, my daughter. This will be for her. So if you can see right here, there's going to be this big V that's created, and that's where the legs will be joined. And it's just one long continuous seam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the middle, and I'm going to match my seams up. There's the front, and here's the back, and I want them to be right on top of each other. That's real important, so that they fit and hang nicely. And I'm going to put my pin in right on top of that first stitching I did that was a 1/2 inch away from that raw edge. And I can check to see if they are lying on top of each other by seeing where my pin is on the opposite side. So yes, I've done a good job of matching up the seams. Now the next thing I need to match are my notches. And I'm going to pin that, and then I want to make sure that my raw edges are even as well. And it's a little bit off right there, so you can take your fingers, manipulate the fabric, match the notch on this leg seam. Make sure the raw edges are even. And I'm just going to go all the way from one ankle, or one, inner thigh, all the way down to the ankle pinning, and then up the other leg, and then I'll stitch that. And I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, you can see that I've pinned my legs seam from ankle all the way to ankle, and the raw edges are even, so I'm ready to sit down at the machine and sew. You can double check real quick that all that's good to go, and then you're ready to go. And we're going to sew a 1/2 inch away from the raw edge, just like I showed you earlier. And I've got the fabric lined up with the 1/2 inch groove on my needle plate, and I'm ready to go. So here I go. I'm just going to press my foot pedal. That's going a little too fast. I think I'll slow that down and remove that first pin. And just sew. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, I've sewn the leg seams ankle to ankle, a 1/2 inch away from the raw edge, and I did decide as I was stitching to reinforce this portion right here at the crotch by moving forward and then backward about 1.5 inches, and then I just carried on to the ankle. Got off a little bit on my stitching, so I'm going to trim off those threads. Now, at this point, try your pants on. If you like the way they fit around your legs, if they're not too baggy, then you can go ahead and proceed to the step that I'm moving to. If not, you'll have to meet with me and we will alter your pants so that they fit you the way you would like, because we don't want them too loose and where they're falling off you, or just nobody wants to get wrapped up in their pants in the bed at night. So now I'm going to press this inside seam open the way I did earlier on the crotch seam, and it's a little bit tricky because the ironing board is too wide, and finger pressing always helps, so that I can't put the board inside of the pant leg, so I'm doing the best I can. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and repeat that for this side, and then we're ready to move on to the waistline as soon as I finish this, so I'll be back with you in a minute.